YouTube from the Maverick in the space again. Still with the best and most credible opinion. I know for the opinion to be best and most credible, it has got to be fair and fearless. And that's what it is. And don't just watch the videos, please. Just punch out a little subscriber button there. And drop a comment in the comment section. Share the videos. Tell your friend and family about the Oral Tracy Maverick revolution in opinion making. Alright. Them say the classic definition of madness is when you do the same thing over and over and over again and I expect a different result. Final round of World Cup qualifying will come up for the Reggae Boys starting in the September window. We have games against Bermuda and Trinidad and Tobago. For those who don't know, we have 6 games to play. 4-team group. If we top the group, we qualify for the World Cup. And who in the group? Trinidad, Bermuda, and Curacao. Alright, so we are the first of those 2 games. 1 home and 1 away at the September window. And news are emerging right now. There will be 4, maybe 5 brand new additions to the Reggae Boys team coming from England for this final round here. Including Mason Greenwood, who used to get him Jamaican passport. Now, me don't like it. Simple football reasoning. Me believe in a team synergy and team chemistry over just showing quality on the field. And if you don't get the team clicking in all departments and players that complement each other and play for them role relative to them teammate role in a system, it no matter how good the players are, they will look ordinary and the team will be dysfunctional. A simple common sense, you know, it sounds complicated, but it's very simple. For years, decades, since we've qualified for the World Cup in 1998, we've been trying to get back there, and we don't reach back there yet. And if you follow the history of Jamaica's World Cup qualifying attempts, from the first time when we qualified to now, we have one common denominator. That first qualification we did carry in 4 players initially from England. Robbie Earl did come with Dean Burton, Paul Hall, and Fitzroy Simpson, but Robbie Earl did get hurt, so he never played much, if any, part in the qualifying. Ever since that time, I remember so when the Englishman them come in, we call them Englishman. When they came in, them helped over the ump and we qualified for the World Cup. From that point on, we have consistently believed, despite the failure every single time, there's a belief in the football hierarchy. And it also permeates and gone down to some of the fans them. When the more man from England you get, we put on a Jamaica Reggae Boys jersey and represent Jamaica and the better the team I go get. Nothing has been proven more to be further from the truth. The key to that 1998 World Cup qualification was the chemistry, camaraderie, and how the parts complemented each other, including the addition of the 3 England-born players at the end of the fairy tale. When we qualified for the World Cup, Simoes went gun-ho and showing the next bungle an Englishman in the team. And it never really make the team better, if you ask me. Now, fast forward to every single time we try qualify for a World Cup, including the last failed attempt before this one. We had an overkill of foreign-born players and we never found the right balance to make the team qualify for the World Cup. The dynamic for this year is completely different because it's an easier passage to qualify. So if you use common sense, you don't have to go to the extremities where you need to carry the whole of England come here. To be Curacao, Trinidad, and Bermuda. so I am worried. Say this idea of 4 players or 5 players and make them debut when we are playing for World Cup qualifying points, it is very risky. Because we do not know how these players will perform under these circumstances. These players have never played in the Caribbean before. They don't know nothing about the Caribbean climate. They don't know nothing about the Caribbean pitches. They don't know about the little field where we are going to play upon down at Bermuda. Or the AstroTurf where we are going to play upon down at Curacao. The decision to flood the team with foreign-born players at this delicate stage is a very risky one. Jamaica right now, the Reggae Boys right now, do not have a player personnel problem. We have a team organization problem, which goes right back to coaching. And me argue with someone about it from the other day. If you carry Messi and Ronaldo, if you carry Mo Salah and put him in the Jamaica system and the system now click, them are going to look harder on the field. It is much more important to get the Jamaica team organized and playing with some semblance of organization and shape and discipline and the fundamentals of the game. It is more important to do that or attempt to do that than it is to get new players into the team. Ultimately, we might get away with it, you know. And you know why? Because of the weakness of the opposition where we are competing with to go on the World Cup. It don't necessarily mean it will be the right decision, you know. Because right now, as me I tell some more people, if we need 4 or 5 new players, including a player like Mason Greenwood, if we need at this stage of our football life, if we need to add Mason Greenwood and 4 brand new players, whether they are playing a championship or they are playing in the Premier League, them not going to be no top flight players. Them are going to continue to be some relatively marginal talent. Now, if we need to carry 5 new players coming at the Reggae Boyz system at this 9th hour, to beat Curacao, Trinidad and Bermuda, then God Almighty, we don't deserve to go on the World Cup. If we can organize what we have, because on paper, you know, Jamaica have arguably the best team on paper in a CONCACAF, you know, people. And as we say, we might get away with it, because in the end, we might scrap and bungle and chaos and ball fall a better quality players' foot, and we kick 2 balls at the goal, and we qualify ahead of Trinidad, Curacao and Bermuda. But it wouldn't be because we have to go for Mason Greenwood. We have Leon Bailey, we have Demario Gray, we have Mikel Antonio, we have Bobby Reid, we have Ethan Pinnock, we have Andre Bate, the best goalkeeper in a CONCACAF. We have quality players already. And it because the team is looking so wretched and looking so disorganized and looking so ordinary, we are thinking that the solution to this problem is go for 4 and 5 more players. I don't think we could have get it more wrong than that. I mean, nothing is wrong, you know, with adding new pieces, new quality pieces to your team, you know. Nothing wrong with that in principle. But consider the entire dynamics, people. You know the amount of risks where you take when you drop 4 or 5 new players in a team at one time. Multiply that risk by the fact that you're doing this not in a warm-up tournament, not in a Gold Cup or the Nations League, you know, not in some friendly internationals. You're doing this. You're attempting to learn about your team. You're trying to learn about new players, how they are going to function relative to the players we have in the team already. You're trying to find out all of that, you know, while you're playing for valuable World Cup qualifying points, you know. And my issue with this decision is, why in God's name, them ballers never make them way come play for Jamaica before with a 1 step from qualifying for the World Cup? Why? Look how long we are chased behind Mason Greenwood. Why is now that with a 3 little small team away from qualifying for the World Cup, why are now the floodgate are open and ball and run come like things are given down here? Why am I uncomfortable with it, people? I still feel we are going to qualify, you know. But we also still feel like, say, we are trying our convoluted best to mess up a very easy chance of qualifying for the World Cup. We have a 4-year World Cup qualifying cycle. You have approximately 2 years between World Cup qualifying cycles, you know. So if you take part in that cycle of World Cup qualifying now, you qualify or you don't qualify, you have another 2 years before the other cycle start for you qualify for the next World Cup in 4 years. And we have to wait till we have played the last 6 matches. We have give players 4, 5 players. We have give debut and counting. Come here, so we still look ball, you know. At what point we're going to try and get the team to play some football instead of feeling, say, adding new pieces, I'm going to make the team play better football? We just think we are going about the football back way. And back way we are going about the football, you know. And as we say, everything contextual. Because Jamaica in a group where all we need to do is organize the personnel where we have now better. Better organize what we have now. And we should qualify easily from this group. I think now we are overcomplicating the thing now. And I add further risk to the thing now by adding 4 or 5 brand new players at this stage of World Cup qualifying. Me uncomfortable with it. You can feel me discomfort with it? Well, you are feeling it correctly. Anyway, tell me what you think about what me think. Add a comment in the comment section. Press up that little subscribe button there and make me go and build up the numbers. See? Maverick views. It's not news. It's just opinion and views. How much Maverick? How much? Not few. Not two. One Maverick. One Maverick.